The year was 1757. The battlefield, Plassey in Bengal. The opponent, Siraj-ud-Dowlah, the young Nawab of Bengal, one of the richest provinces in the world at the time. The enemy? Not a nation, but a corporation. The East India Company had spent decades preparing for this moment. They had built an army, formed alliances, studied India's political fractures. Now they just needed a spark. That spark came when Siraj-ud-Dowlah seized the company's fort in Calcutta after repeated violations of his authority. The company cried foul, but behind the scenes they were already preparing for war. Led by Robert Clive, the company didn't rely on strength alone. They relied on something far more dangerous: betrayal. Clive approached one of Siraj's own generals, Mir Jafar, with a promise: "Help us win, and we'll make you Nawab." Mir Jafar agreed. On the day of the battle, Siraj had over 50,000 troops. Clive had barely 3,000. But Mir Jafar and his men never joined the fight. They stood back and watched as Siraj's forces were surrounded and slaughtered. The battle lasted only a few hours. The betrayal lasted for generations. Siraj-ud-Dowlah was captured, tortured, and killed. Mir Jafar was made a puppet Nawab. And the company? They didn't just win a battle. They won control of Bengal, a region so rich its taxes alone could fund empires. After Plassey, the company stopped pretending. They weren't just traders anymore. They became rulers. They collected taxes, controlled lands, appointed governors, and every rupee they earned was shipped back to Britain, while India bled. This was not just the start of British rule. It was the start of corporate colonization, a war won not by justice, but by bribery, lies, and cold profit. And it was only the beginning. In the next section, we'll expose what happened after Plassey, when the company stopped pretending and started draining India of its wealth.